Today, you will learn how to run a Jupyter Lab notebook using VS Code. We will show you how to install the necessary applications, how to set up a Python environment that can run a Jupyter Lab notebook, and how to install a few AWS SDK packages for accessing Amazon Web Services. Let's get started. First, we need to install VS Code. So we'll search for VS Code in Google. You can see a link for downloading. I'm running on Windows. Okay, so the file has downloaded. We can go ahead and install now. Click on I accept, next, next, and install. This may take a few minutes. Okay, finished. So we go ahead and launch Visual Studio Code. Okay, now that it's open, we're going to go ahead and open up a terminal. We'll be using this terminal to set up the Conda environment and then all the Python packages that we need. We're also going to need to install Anaconda. So we search for Anaconda install. Go ahead and download. You can see the file is downloading. Okay, now that it's finished, we can go ahead and run this. We'll be installing the 64-bit version. Click on next, agree. You can select either one here is fine. And then the destination folder. We go ahead and select the defaults here and then click on install. Okay, now that Conda is installed, you can verify. See that it installed Conda version 4.9.2. To run Jupyter Lab, we just need a few of these packages along with Python. So I'm creating an environment called notebook-env. This can take a few minutes to finish. It looks like it's ready. Type yes. It's installing the packages now. You can see it's installing several other packages that we didn't type. These are dependencies that are needed. Okay, next we need to activate this. We can verify that the packages are installed with Conda list. You can see several packages have been installed. Okay, now we can run Jupyter Lab. This is going to set up the notebook in a Google Chrome browser. If I want to run a Python 3 notebook, then I just click on Python 3. And here I am running a notebook already. We'll try a simple import statement. Hit Shift Enter, and it looks like it succeeded. Okay. I use several cloud-based SDK packages to access services on GCP, AWS, and Azure. Here I'll show you how to install a few of them. I'm installing Boto 3 and the package for Postgres. I'm also using the channel Conda-Forge. That channel seems to be more reliable than the others. This can take a few minutes to run. Right now it's resolving the dependencies between the packages here and the ones that are already installed. So this can take a while. Okay, it looks like it's finishing. We'll go ahead and proceed. It's installing the package. And now it finished. Next, we'll verify that the installation ran successfully by running this in the Jupyter Lab notebook. So here I'm importing the Boto 3 package. Looks like it was successful. As a second way to verify this, I'll run this command. And you can see there are several functions that are installed here. Check out my other videos on how to use Jupyter Labs and Python to work with cloud services, including GCP, AWS, and Azure. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.